For our severe weather risk tonight, it's on the lower side, which is great. That's always great news, but any risk for severe weather, we need to be paying attention to the radar and being weather aware. So in eastern Arkansas, a level 1, very low risk. Lowest chance to see one of those thunderstorms cause damage. That risk goes up a little bit in the yellow shaded area, level 2, low risk. And then I mentioned yesterday, I'm like, the Storm Prediction Center, I think they're going to increase it in parts of the state. And luckily they didn't increase it very much. It's only featuring a few counties in far southwestern Arkansas. So they did increase the risk to a level 3, but for a much smaller area than what I was expecting. And that's mainly caused by this morning's rainfall stabilizing our environment, at least stabilizing it a little bit. With these storms, I reduced the tornado risk quite a bit. Yesterday it was almost all the way to moderate, but those morning showers again helping us out. So now just a very low tornado risk. Right now it looks like that line of storms has the best chance of producing 70+ mile per hour wind gusts, which is enough to cause some damage and is enough where it's going to impact you because you could lose power, especially with 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. What we're dealing with right now is the storms just starting to fire up across eastern parts of Oklahoma. We do have one severe thunderstorm warning there, a couple tornado warnings down in Texas, and you can kind of see the direction they're moving from west to east slowly. So this is going to be a real slow-moving system. It's not going to get into western Arkansas until about 6-7 p.m. This model is showing it getting into Russellville or Clarksville area around 8 o'clock, so still quiet in Little Rock. When most of us are sleeping, that's when the storms are going to be moving in. Here's 10 p.m. getting a little bit closer, Hot Springs Village and Conway, and then by 1-2 a.m. getting into Little Rock. And you can see on forecast track, these storms are going to pack a punch. They have these really bright red and even magenta colors indicating some hail potential, but also all of them being along a line like this, that could produce some very strong winds. And that's usually a better sign as far as tornadoes. That's why I really dropped that tornado risk. But again, you can't rule them out. Could have one of those within that line of straight line winds produce some spin up tornadoes. By Monday morning, the strongest storms are out of here. So we will see some sunshine return, especially by Monday afternoon. So severe weather is definitely the main thing we're focusing on. But flooding could also occur. You saw how heavy that rain was on forecast track, and it's going to fall within a couple hours. 2-3 inches of rain could fall in a couple hours, and that could lead to flash flooding. And for that reason, the National Weather Service has issued flood watches for a big portion of Arkansas. The western half of the state is under a flood watch. Now let's talk about what's going to happen after this cold front goes through. We do see a little bit of a drop in temperatures on Monday. Well, not cooler than today, but only a high of 80 on Monday with a 20% chance for showers. Then we see a sunny day on Tuesday where it gets warm, and then we get unsettled, upping those rain chances, especially on Thursday. So let's talk about that real quick. As we head into Wednesday, a couple pop-up showers maybe in southern Arkansas, but Thursday is really the day where I think we have more widespread chances for showers and thunderstorms. It doesn't look like they'll be severe though. Right now in a dash heating, cooling, and plumbing tower camera, we have some clearing. That's not a good thing. That destabilizing the environment. We had temperatures in the upper 60s not long ago. Now we're already up to 75. That's that fuel for these storms, and that's why the Crane Team impact number is a 6 tonight with a 100% chance of thunderstorms. Just a 20% chance of showers tomorrow, 80 with sunshine returning in the afternoon. I think Tuesday will be our sunniest day of the week and also pretty warm, getting into the mid and upper 80s, and then we'll see some unsettled weather before maybe clearing out for next weekend.